In this video, we're going to take a look at the steps that are necessary to prepare for before we do our RIP installation. These steps are important because if we don't do these specific settings prior to installation, we may be blocked from having some special components installed and the software would not function properly. So we're going to take a look at what these steps are. At the beginning of the installation, you will see this splash screen, and it's telling us those installation requirements. The first thing it identifies is to turn off the Windows user account control. And so we would do this by going into our control panel and setting the user account. So I've called up my control panel from my start menu. I'm going to click on user accounts. Then I'm going to click on change user account control settings. We need to make sure that this slider is set to never notify. And again, this is an important component. If this is at a higher elevation, this may block some of the controls and components of our software from running properly. So we want to make sure that this is set to never notify. If it is at a higher state, you're going to slide this down to never notify, click OK. You may be prompted at that time to restart the PC, do so, and then continue with the next steps. The next installation requirement on our list is to be sure that you're running your Windows as an administrator level. In other words, you're logged in with administrator rights. So you may need to check with your IT department to see if your login has such credentials. The next step is to disable any antivirus software that is running. And we need to do this before we do our installation because this may also block some features and components being installed with the software, and then the RIP software would not perform properly. So we need to make sure that we disable any antivirus software. In some cases, you may have your antivirus software appearing in the bottom dock of your PC control bar, and you can go in there and disable the software, or you may have to go into your actual applications and program files and find it to disable it. Then our final step is we're going to plug in the USB license key and the USB with the installer, and we're going to launch our executable to install. Once we've ensured all of our steps have been prepared properly before our installation, we would now double-click on our executable and launch our installation and begin. For more information and documentation and videos, please visit our website at onyxgfx.com.